A 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, y'all. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to the Zolyin podcast, where we talk about family, freedom, and fantasy. Something like that. So, anyways, sorry I missed yesterday's show. It's a lot going on, guys. I wanted to make sure that I did cover you guys today. This is pretty big stuff. AI art has been a big topic in the past year, and then the AI kicked it into high gear with the AI writer content with Chatgpt specifically, and boy oh boy, it's been a wild ride seeing the reaction to AI. Now again, I've always told you guys I am neutral to it. It's all about the tool, who's doing it, who's using it. You know, it could be used for good, it could be used for evil. It's all about who's doing it, right? Any other tool is going to be the same thing. Who's using it and what are they using it for? And it looks like they're kind of using it for evil this time. But we'll talk more about that. There's some nuance there. We'll talk about that in a second. But before we begin, if you're new, hey, welcome to the Zolyin podcast. It's a podcast that's about, writing. It's about fantasy. It's about the whole world of what fantasy used to be and what it can be again. It's about going back to the past and looking at the good stuff that made stories great. It's all about, family, what's important in life. Life is short, live for your family, live for what is, gives you fulfillment, things like that, mental health and positivity and, staying strong inside, internally, not getting beat down, and your freedom, man, protecting your freedoms. We talk about all these topics, as the future becomes bleaker, right? With the news and everything, it's going to become more and more important to become your own sunlight, to become your own engine of positivity. So that's what this channel really is. It's kind of like that awareness. It's like a node. It's a node of awareness and positivity. You come here, you channel, you get the sunlight in you. You channel that and you beam it back up somewhere else. Okay, you take it with you. All right. So if you like that, hit subscribe, like, share, especially share. Grow the channel, grow the universe, man. Make people, as life goes forward, people are gonna need this content. This content is becoming more and more scarce on the internet. I mean, it's really about having a good time looking at everything and having that discussion. Having that very deep, dark discussion. It's not really a dark discussion, but it's a very deep discussion about about dark topics, right? But you're looking at it from a perspective of joy and happiness and positivity. You're spinning it, right? Kind of having that spin as opposed to doom and gloom. This is an anti doom pill channel. We're more about trying to, build up a new past, right? We're trying to build up what used to be existing for us as kids, and we're making it work for us, okay? Do what works for you. Find your path, find your journey, find things that make you happy, right? And make it work for you. And if that helps you, if that is something you like and that resonates with you, hit the subscribe button and come join me on this wild ride. Also, donate if you're interested in donating. I don't think that's up to that's in the back. I'll have to fix that in the future. I'm upgrading everything slowly but surely. As you can see up here, those are the donation buttons on the top of the screen there. The links will be in the description. You can donate whatever you believe is worth the content and that you enjoy. If you are so inclined, God bless you. It improves the show. I put everything towards improving the show and nothing else. I freaking love this channel and I love doing this, and I want to just grow it and make it better and better and better and better. I'm dedicated towards doing that, and I have an announcement about that in next month. We'll put a pin on that in the future, okay? Anyways, let's get into this. Somebody made a prediction, a lot of people made a prediction that ChatGPT would become this monster, right? This thing that would be integrated into, these corporations where they will use it as a means of making income, making product, making content, right? And now we went from news using ChatGPT to do that to now publishers, using that with writers. I can't believe it's happening, but it's happening. Oneworld, who is a indie publisher, this is their Twitter right here. As you can see here, they make a lot of indie books that are, Some of them are actually in the grocery store. At least in the grocery store I go to. But I don't know if they're in Barnes and Nobles. They probably are. I'm gonna just assume they are. Um, but anyways, Oneworld signs a guy named Stanton. I think his name's Andy Stanton, who is now going to collab. He's gonna collab with ChatGPT. Oh my god, I can't even believe we're here. He's gonna work on a book called Benny the Blue Whale, a ChatGPT fantasy in chaos. So basically, they're kind of leaning in on the fact that it's a ChatGPT built book, and they're just basically telling you in the title that it is. So we'll see how that goes. But I think it's fascinating where I was literally thinking to myself during reading this. I was thinking, why don't you, if you're interviewing him, you may as well interview ChatGPT. And I was saying that jokingly, but then I saw this down here. It said ChatGPT answered, introducing Benny the Blue Whale, which is just awkward. It's just awkward to like even know that that's a thing. Cause they like the fact that they're using ChatGPT as a quote. You know what I mean? Like quoting it like it's a real person, even though like they're telling you what happened, where he asked ChatGPT what happened. But I just thought it was funny that they included that instead of just saying ChatGPT gave the actual the title, blah blah blah. Nope, they said ChatGPT answered, as if ChatGPT was a person. I just found that interesting and scary. That's kind of terrifying. That's kind of, in my opinion, alluding to the dark future that might exist, where we are now addressing ChatGPT like it's a real person. Maybe it'll be required that ChatGPT will be in your emails, right? And that ChatGPT, you might have to actually talk to ChatGPT at work, like you're typing correspondence that's being recorded by your work. Can you imagine sending an email to ChatGPT and ChatGPT sends you a response back? Can you imagine if your supervisor is ChatGPT? You see what I'm saying? You see how slippery slope this is? And now you're gonna start seeing like pronouns in the bio of ChatGPT. There's too much. I don't like this. This is getting way cyberpunk, way too uncomfortable. I'm not okay with this. Not okay with this. I mean, this is just, you're at work and now ChatGPT is telling you my pronouns are Tim, and you're just like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what this is. What is happening right now? And then ChatGPT is recording how much time you're going to the bathroom. You spent 7 minutes in the past, and now your new time needs to be 6 minutes and 30 seconds, or I'll be reporting you. It's like, Lord. Anyways, let's go back to that's going way, that's a dark prediction. Let's go back. I'm pulling it back. Let's make it back to being positive again. They're talking about how this is such an interesting, like, creative new endeavor, right? In this article, I want to show you the other side of the equation. I want to show you the reaction of the community, okay? The writing community online, okay? So here we go. I think it's right here. This is the guy's Twitter, but we're gonna pass that real quick. I think so. This is the announcement from Book Brunch, and then ours is from Bookseller. But Book Brunch made the announcement. But look at the responses. An open letter to everyone involved. As the courts already ruled, AI produced material cannot be copyrighted. Looks like someone's gonna pirate. This guy said everyone disliked that. And then this guy said basically that's a ratio, 65 quotes, 1 like. We're gonna go into the quotes in a moment. And then this person said, how embarrassing for Oneworld. And then this person says, that's why I created the internet, so bad decisions would live forever. All right. Any one author who has been published by Oneworld News realizing the truth. This is dark, man. This is kind of a dark, this is a kind of a dark reality for some of these writers. They're like, what the heck? I can't believe they're doing this. But here's another thing. I want to show you another writer that kind of, it's a little spicy. This person says, are you effing kidding me? Genuine writers can't land an agent. I didn't know that. Now, I knew some writers couldn't land an agent, but I didn't know like it was as common because this guy is actually a pretty good writer. I didn't know he's very good actually. I didn't know that this was kind of a common problem. This is not good. Genuine writers can't land, and that's how that shows you how not connected to like the press I am. I'm just so disconnected with press that this is like news to me. Genuine writers can't land an agent, but use ChatGPT and you get signed. Effing hell. This stuff makes me want to quit. Absurd, ridiculous, disgusting, and stupid. And this had 92 likes. And Elizabeth below says, at some point there will be a revolt. People will stand up and refuse to buy books written by or in collaboration with AI. Just watch. Right now, it's the shiny new thing, and everyone is curious. That is true. Hopefully that doesn't take too long to begin. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I agree. I think there will be a revolt. I think there will be some sort of boycott at some point. I think people will become, what's that term called? I think people will become anti-ChatGPT. Overall, I think people will become very, resistant. It'll be like the NFTs. It'll be like very disliked. And it'll be kind of like a hush hush thing. People will be like, oh, so and so use ChatGPT. Yeah, oh my God. It'll be that big, boogeyman. But at the same time, I can't really blame people for not wanting to spend money where ChatGPT is involved, because it is going to take a lot of people's jobs when it comes to this kind of thing. If it's going to be this good, like if it's going to be as good as some of the YouTube videos we see now with those Balenciaga videos where it's like it's almost hard to tell at some points in some of the footage. You're like, is that a real photo op or is that Chat GPT? I can't tell. I can't tell if that's mid journey or whatever. We can't tell. It's too tough now. I think it's gonna be a problem. I think it's gonna be a real problem. Anyways, what do you think? Let me know what you think. That's important. Tell me in the comment section. Appreciate your time. God bless you, and you guys have a wonderful day.